Happy Sunday!
Happy Sunday. So we're going live early for a reason. So we won't be going live at 11.
Nope, Scott will be here at 11, so we figured, hey, we want to still do our weekly video, so we are doing it a little bit early.
It's always better when Helen's in it.
Yeah.
As opposed to when I try to do it alone, so.
That way we can still interact with you guys as much as we can.
Yes.
I'll be on a GMC tomorrow morning, so Scott is going to come in.
reporting Tuesday, and then she's off to get married.
I can't believe it. It is this week.
Woo!
The time
So
has just
excited.
flown by. I cannot believe I will be Mrs. Carlton. Yeah, this time next week I will no longer be Helen Holt. I'll be Helen Carlton. Although I probably won't change my name on air. Don't tell him I said that though. But it'll be it's a big week for me. But we have to talk about a lot of stuff weather-wise. We are going to see a significant amount of rain over the next couple of days, several inches. So I'm going to be explaining all that coming up in the full forecast in just a little bit. Yeah, rain tomorrow morning. Yep. So we're going into the newscast right now.
Get way better local news updates anytime. Find WWAY on Facebook. Now, here's meteorologist Helen Holt with your forecast first.
We started off the weekend with a lot of sunshine and temperatures in the mid-80s, but we've definitely seen a turn in our weather pattern today. A lot cooler and definitely a lot more clouds to work with. Some of us actually started off with some rain. This is a live look at Wrightsville Beach right now. Yesterday this was probably packed. Not the case now. It is a gloomy scene. It looks like we're going to see several inches of rain over the next couple of days, so a flash flood watch will be in effect for all the green shaded areas from midnight until Tuesday afternoon. I'll break down the entire forecast and timeline out when we can see those showers. WWAY News Weekend Edition starts right now. All right. Okay. Hello, everyone. We are in the newscast.
Now on WWAY News, overcoming fears at the airport, how local kids and adults with autism are taking flight. Plus, training to save lives, firefighters from all over come together for training in the Cape Fear. And a man is dead after a weekend running event in Oak Island. Good evening, I'm Hannah Patrick. Thanks for joining us tonight. The Oak Island Lighthouse Run happened this weekend, and the mayor of Oak Island says one of the runners died during the event. It's the big story at 6. Sam Brochure said in a statement, "I am deeply saddened and heartbroken for the family, and I will continue to have them in my prayers." The man's identity has not been released. The 18th annual Oak Island Lighthouse Run included a half marathon, 10K, 5K, and 1-mile fun run. A shooting in Leland left one man injured early yesterday morning. It happened along River Road near Liberty Landing. According to Emily Fox with the Brunswick County Sheriff's Office, 27-year-old Seth Leonard was shot by a man after their cars collided. The report says Leonard exited his vehicle and the suspect began shooting. Leonard was shot, got back in his vehicle, and drove to the fire department on River Road to get help. Detectives are looking for a white male and a white truck, possibly a mid-90s Ford F-150 that may have damage on the passenger side. Ever wanted to drive a fire truck or maybe even a garbage truck? Well, you couldn't drive them, but you can certainly sit in them today. The Junior League held their 8th annual Touch a Truck event at Independence Mall. Touch a Truck is an educational community event that provides children with a hands-on opportunity to see and touch heavy machinery and meet the people who build, protect, and serve the community. Proceeds from the event benefit New Hanover County Schools and the Blue Ribbon Commission. Firefighters risk their lives every day. Many steps must be taken to save others and themselves. And there is a program to teach firefighters exactly what they need to know. Firefighters of all ages were invited to the New Hanover County Firefighters Association Public Safety College this weekend. That trains attendees proper procedure when tackling different obstacles in saving lives, such as ventilation, basic firefighting, hazmat, fire behavior, and much more.
Hey everyone, we are in the newscast right now. This is WWAY News Weekend Edition at 6 o'clock. Thanks for joining in. This is a behind the scenes look. If you've never watched this before, feel free to comment below and ask some questions.
Tune in tonight at 11 on WWAY News to hear more about what the firefighters learned. Going to the airport can be a stressful process, especially for those with autism. That is why the 4th annual Autism Takes Flight took place at Wilmington International Airport. Approximately 70 children and adults registered to participate. The event allows families to go through a trial run airport experience because traveling and navigating the airport process can be challenging for individuals with autism due to sensory overload.
Okay, Steve, you asked who is controlling the prompters. There's somebody in through that door right there, and he's in there controlling it. I'll show you during one of the breaks what that looks like.
Wow, the program worked in collaboration with Coastal Autism Solutions, the UNCW Psychology Department, ILM, and Cape Fear ABA. There's nothing quite like joining forces for the kids in the community. The Carolina Panthers and United Way of the Cape Fear area partnered up to create the Born Learning Trail in the Creekwood community. The trail features education and interactive activities for children and their siblings. The event featured games and activities, snacks and beverages, a snow cone machine, and much more for the kids.
Heard about in the community by many different organizations and individuals.
How much rain? Anywhere from 3 to 6 inches in some places. Definitely going to see a good soaking over the next couple of days. Flash flooding is obviously a concern.
Wilmington International Airport also helped by constructing the trail, digging the post holes, and painting the sidewalk. It's a memory to those lost. Donors gathered to honor loved ones at a remembrance ceremony at Lower Cape Fear Hospice. It included a dedication to a new continuum wall in the Heritage Garden in honor of their lost loved ones. On the wall were tiles of remembrance and honor of those served by Lower Cape Fear Hospice. The purpose of this memorial is to showcase an everlasting memory of those that were lost.
During the 6 and 11 o'clock, we're getting ready for the next newscast, and we also sneak out for a dinner break real quickly, but there's a little bit more downtime, but we're just getting ready for the 11 o'clock show, getting news stories. If breaking news happens, making sure that's in there. Lots of stuff goes on behind the scenes in between the newscast.
The ceremony also marked the opening of a children's memorial garden. The memorial has been in the works for more than a year. Ainsley's Angels don't just have wings. They have wheels and they go faster than you could believe. Ainsley's Angels always has athletes competing on courses in jogger chairs. An Angel team consists of one rider and at least one runner. Today they raced in the Pause for People 5K. The race is a special event that is based around inclusion, with the riders being the spotlight of the event.
So this is our rundown right here. Wherever you see highlighted is where we're at in the shows. So next up, Seafood Blues and Jazz Fest, and then we have a forecast, beach and boating forecast.
4 racers participated in the event and flew across the finish line. Rain was not going to stop anyone from enjoying some blues and jazz while eating a cup of seafood chowder. The Pleasure Island Seafood Blues and Jazz Festival was originally scheduled for October 8th and 9th. However, the festival was rained out and was scheduled to April. Many people came out despite the bad weather to listen to a full set of blues and jazz performers. The festival also helps performers trying to make it big.
This is the green. Look over here.
7, 6, 5, 4.
They bring a lot to the table. Great energy, great musicianship.
Organizers say this concert will go back to its annual 2-day concert in October. There's just so much to see on Oak Island, but you've got to grab a golf cart. Ashley's Adventures is next.
A gloomy end to the weekend and a gloomy start to the work week. Your beach forecast for Monday, should say Monday for you guys. Temperatures will be in the low 70s and expecting a whole lot more rain. I'll timeline everything out for you coming up in just a little bit. Stay close. Frank. Oops. That graphic said Sunday and it should be Monday. Oops, see, we all make mistakes, but you just have to say, hey, I made a mistake, I'm human, so I'm going to go change it right now. Oopsies. All my days are running together right now. So I'm changing it. Oh, I saw someone said, I thought you only did this at 11 o'clock, so I will not be here at the 11. Scott will be because I have to work for Stephanie tomorrow morning, so he was very gracious to give me a little time off so I can get a little bit of sleep before I come back in at 3 o'clock in the morning. So he will be here. So we decided, why not do a behind-the-scenes video at 6. So that's why we're doing one. Normally we only do it at 11. So I'm just fixing this real quick. And then we have short weather coming back from the break.
1 minute break.
So 1 minute. Fixing so I can choose cameras. So I'm going to choose one real quick. Well, maybe. Today. It's a peek in downtown Wilmington. So let me get over the wall real quick. So this forecast, I basically go back, describe what happened today, current conditions, and then heading into an overview of what tomorrow is going to be like.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Now, here's meteorologist Helen Holt with your Storm Track 3 forecast.
Yesterday was a beautiful day to be out and about. Today, not so much. You probably wanted to sleep in because we did start out with some rain, picked up about a ½ inch of rain so far at the Wilmington International Airport. Temperatures significantly cooler, staying in the low 70s today, and those temperatures this afternoon have been averaging in the 60s. You can see a lot of cloud cover across the region. This is a live look in downtown Wilmington on our Stevenson Skyview camera network. Temperatures are in the 50s in some spots, 58 degrees for Fayetteville, 59 in Kenansville and Jacksonville. And the farther south you go, the warmer temperatures get, and that's because of a stalled front just to our south, and that's going to lift to the north of us, slowly creeping those temperatures back up over the next couple of days. So that's going to provide a lift for showers and storms. Not too much to talk about across southeastern North Carolina. There are some showers offshore that are going to make its way closer to us, but really an active weather pattern over the next 48 hours. An upper level low out to the Tennessee Valley is going to track closer to us and spread a lot of moisture over the Carolinas. I'm talking about several inches of rain. So heading into your Monday, grab the umbrella. It's going to be wet and gloomy, heavy at times, and those temperatures climbing up into the mid-70s. On the plus side, I guess, of all of this rain, our pollen counts are going to be way low tomorrow. So it looks like drier weather will be returning back to the forecast. I'll let you know when it does, coming up in the 7-day forecast. Hannah?
Thank you, Helen. There is, while Oak Island is known for its lighthouse, there is so much more to explore. Good morning, Dawn, and anchor Ashley Stern decided she needed to see it all, but first, she had to get a phone call.
Fine.
Let me just screw that whole thing up.
You've been requested to do one tonight, so. She said, oh, jeez. Well, you can't just walk around. I mean, like, you can't just walk up and grab it all the time, so. All right. I agree with Anna.
I mean, it's fun, but I can't talk to them as often.
Okay.
But yeah, I will do it.
Look at these. Yes. But he was just very, very nice because he doesn't always do that.
Yeah.
So we just have so much active weather. He was like, I don't want you to run on like no sleep because I might have to stay until he gets in tomorrow afternoon. So it might be a really long day. And he was like, if you came in at 2:30 and don't leave till like 2 o'clock on Monday and only have like a few hours of sleep, that's like torture. So he was super, super nice to do that. All right, so fixing this, I'm making a little time lapse. Let's see here.
Have you ever? I just met him for the first time this week.
Let's see.
She's like either our age or maybe like a year older.
Younger.
Oh, younger. Just kidding. Really? She's like early 20s.
Yeah, I would say either our age or younger. So this was a time lapse. Look at these 24-hour temperature drops. Look at that, 30 degrees colder. Not too bad along the coast, but look at this. in the 20s and 30s.
The Concerns is open 7 days a week. It offers several programs aimed at adults, like bird watching tours, island retreats, and fishing school. Make sure to tune in to Good Morning Carolina tomorrow to see where Ashley goes on her latest adventure. A school nurse is behind bars. Why the school's principal called for an investigation into a child's medication. Plus, I spent the evening dancing the night away and dancing with the Wellington Stars. Was I able to win the Mirrorball Trophy? I've got the answer. Right. I totally forgot. How did I
So on your evening commute tomorrow, this is when we're going to see the heaviest rain, like this. And that's the dark reds, and that's decoding some heavy rainfall rates. So a lot of rain could drop in a short amount of time. So that's when we're going to see localized flooding. Even fast forwarding this into 1 a.m., heavy rain still likely, and exiting the area around 5, 6 o'clock Tuesday morning, and then some wraparound showers are going to be possible for Tuesday afternoon. So definitely going to be a wet one. This is our storm threats, damaging winds and hail, very low, tornado risk, and not very impressive by any means, but can be rolled out. But flood risk, especially for those low-lying areas and those areas that tend to flood. But also river flooding, we're going to keep an eye on that too. This is just one computer model of how much rain we could pick up. I mean, over an inch of rain, easy to say, but upwards of potentially maybe 4 or 5 inches of rain. So that's why areas that have like the Lumber River and any rivers up in Bladen, Columbus County will be something that we'll be watching. Flash flood watch in effect. And then you have a marginal risk for severe weather, which is just low. So can't be completely ruled out, but I think it'll be more of the exception than the rule. And then here's your forecast. And then your Sunday. Of course, I've been like eyeballing what the weather. Do you have something before me?
1 p.m.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over then.
We coming back on 30.
All right, we have full weather, so I'm gonna go.
What are we going at?
She'll look time lapse.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Authorities say a middle school nurse in South Carolina has been arrested after she stole medicine that was supposed to be given to a student. Deputies say the principal at Northwood Middle School in Taylor's asked for the investigation. Investigators say they found one student had many fewer pills than expected, and also found 37-year-old nurse Dawn McGill forged a document to try and hide the theft. School officials say she resigned Friday about the time she was arrested.
Meteorologist Helen Holt with your Storm Track 3 forecast.
All right, guys, we are taking a look at the time lapse in Charlotte today on our Students and Saturday Camera Network. Helen, a very gloomy Saturday.
It was hard to get out of bed this morning.
It was very hard.
Some of the type of mornings were so nice just to hear a little bit of rain falling on the roof, and very relaxing way, I guess, to start. But also, if you had any plans like the Seafood Blues and Jazz Festival, of course, they haven't had the best weather, unfortunately, and it looks like we are going to continue to stay pretty gloomy around here. Yeah, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and get to the forecast because we saw a significant drop in our temperatures. Notice yesterday afternoon we were well into the 80s, 85 degrees was the high in Wilmington, way below that today. Fayetteville right now, the 24-hour temperature change is 30 degrees, so a much cooler day around southeastern North Carolina, and that was because of all the cloud cover and the rain that we have seen. You know, not a really rainy scene right now on our Storm Track 3 radar and satellite. We do have some showers just offshore, and it looks like it's going to skirt right along Onslow County, but we're going to see a lot of rain over the next couple of days. What we're watching is a big upper-level low out to the Tennessee Valley. You can see the circulation right about here, and you see a lot of moisture streaming up from the Gulf of Mexico, and this is all going to track closer and closer to the Carolinas. You can see what we have is a front stall to our south and a trailing cold front. All of this is going to move closer to southeastern North Carolina, spreading over that rain and the potential for some heavy rain at times. So let's time everything out for you You're going to see those showers become likely through the overnight hours, sticking with us a lot of clouds. Good idea to have the umbrella as you're heading out to work and school and getting your day started. You'll need it. Even the rain boots. Look at this. You see those scattered showers throughout lunchtime. Those temperatures climbing up into the 70s. But the heaviest rain will be into the second part of the day. So 6 o'clock, 5, 6 o'clock when you're heading home from work, you can see some very heavy rain at times decoded by those reds. And so you could see significant flooding, or at least localized flooding. So ponding on the roads, you'll have to take it very easy, even if I advance time until the overnight hours. A lot of rain sticking with us, and probably around 4 or 5 o'clock in Tuesday morning, that's when you'll see things kind of start to wrap up, but the chance for showers will linger on throughout the day as the area of low pressure wraps some moisture around. So it looks like Monday and Tuesday will be quite gloomy around here, but in terms of severe weather, it's not going to be much of a threat for us. You can see damaging winds and hail are going to be low. Tornado risk being with us, but like I said, not very high. It's going to be the flood risk that we're going to be watching very closely. Those areas that tend to flood when we see a lot of rain, that's probably going to be the case Monday and Tuesday. Also, river flooding is something that we're going to be watching as well. Notice this is one of our models for how much rain we're going to see over the next 48 hours for Lumberton, White Bell, and Elizabethtown. They can see upwards of 3 to 4 inches, like the Lumber River. You could see it edging its way closer to minor to moderate flood stage as we go later into the week. So have in mind, we could see several inches of rain with this potent storm system tracking its way closer to us. The National Weather Service has already gone ahead and issued a flash flood watch from midnight tonight until Tuesday at 4 p.m. And that's for basically all of southeastern North Carolina. So a lot of rain we're going to be expected to see in the SPC, the Storm Prediction Center, has us under a marginal risk for severe weather. So that's just a level 1 out of a 5. So can't completely rule that out, but chances are seeing severe weather are quite low. Low side will be in the 60s. Showers will be likely, and remember, pockets of heavy rain. Rain boots, umbrella, all that rain gear will be necessary tomorrow. We need it all day long. That rain will continue. Heaviest, like I said, will be in the later portion. Even your commute home could be quite wet out there. And finally, that 7-day forecast shows relief from all that rain. And you know, Hannah and I, our eyes are on Friday and Saturday because we've been talking about it. I'm getting married on Saturday, and of course, every bride wants to see sunshine on their day.
So next Sunday, you'll no longer be a single woman.
No, I will not. I still can't believe it already. The time has just flown by. But it also is a relief to see that weather is going to be very nice to me.
And we'll have pictures.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so many of you may know I competed in the Dancing with the Wilmington Stars event last night. So I want to update all of you on how it went. But first, let's take a look at my dance. So the bad news is I did not win. But the great news is that I'm still alive. And I had so much fun last night. The competition was incredible. Keith Beatty and his partner took home the trophy for People's Choice, and Sydney Penny took home the trophy for Judge's Choice. Congratulations to you guys and everyone who participated. I am so glad I got to be a part of the event. Marches all over the world celebrated Earth Day and pushed for the support of science, what the demonstrators are trying to accomplish.
Great. Taylor, great. Whew. Had a lot to talk about.
Yeah. I was like, I thought you were like 7 days coming up next, and I was like, okay, maybe the next one. Okay, maybe the next one.
Yeah, I had a lot to talk about, a lot of different aspects of everything. So let me read some of this. I remember 1 meter. Yeah, Steve, forecasting has definitely gone a long ways. Greg says it's weird to see you live this early. I know. So if you're just joining us and you're wondering why we're doing a 6 o'clock show, I will not be here. Scott will be here at 11 o'clock. So we figured why not do a Facebook Live video while we're both here, and then I'll be on the morning show tomorrow morning. So if you're an early riser, join us. We have very big news in the morning show. Can't tell you any details, but you'll have to watch. It's not about me, but somebody else that's on the couch, and it's very, very exciting. Nobody's leaving. Don't. That's not what it is. So, but it is quite the secret. So, well, I guess not too secret anymore. But you'll have to watch.
It's no longer secret.
I know. She posted it online, but I don't know if she did it to her. Oh, well, I just kind of gave it away. But anyways, I'll stop talking because I'm rambling and I'm giving too much away. Thanks, David. Let's see here. I'm trying to like some of these. Make sure I like some of these.
30.
Dewey, you said you would be nervous in front of the camera. I'm not anymore, but when I was still uncomfortable with the wall and whatnot, I definitely was. Some of my first,
15.
really just like my whole first year on air was a struggle, but I'm so thankful for my loyal followers who stuck with me, and I'm much better now.
Around the world, people spent the weekend marching for science. Organizers planned around 600 events in celebration of Earth Day yesterday. Andrew Spencer has more.
It says, taking ferry from Fort Fisher to Southport, the captain announces that there were people stranded in the water, and we were going to stop until the sheriff got there. There were 4 people stranded. 1 appeared to be a child. The sheriff and Coast Guard arrived, and the ferry left. Somebody just posted that on our page 17 minutes ago.
Are there pictures of like
Yeah, that's the Coast Guard, and then I don't know if that's a ferry or Coast Guard, but that's the Coast Guard.
So I guess we could try on Coast Guard.
Probably, yeah, probably.
Say what sheriff? So I guess that would be Brunswick.
It said Fort Fisher to Southport.
Fisher.
To Southport. That's the, I was taking it,
So, I mean, it could either be New Hanover or Brunswick.
correct.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Who?
Bill Nye.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. He's crazy, but that's like every, I don't know if Chris watched that, but like 90, no, yeah.
I used to love
Kids are the
in class.
science class.
15.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
6. 5.
And I still feel that way.
3. 2. Helen has a last look at weather before we come back. Break. 2 minutes and break.
So I had 3 friends get married this week, this past weekend. All right. So we now have the 7-day forecast. All right. Put you guys right here. Oh, okay.
You said it's 27 on the back.
Said Colton and I are watching. Kayla said that.
Oh, right, Colton. Hey,
And your
buddy.
wife was watching too. Earlier she was telling us she was watching. So you're doing good. He's at work. All right, I gotta get back over here. I went to food truck rodeo today. It was nice. It's a little.
Is that in Ogden?
Mm-hmm.
One in break. What all did they have out there?
The one that I wanted to go to wasn't there. The one that the food truck I'm having at my wedding was not there. They were supposed to be, but maybe they canceled just because they thought nobody was really going to show up because of the weather.
Yeah.
But there's I'd be like close to 15 out there. It's a lot. It's cool to see, and then try different things from Wilmington that you normally wouldn't try. Chris had Port City Q. It's like barbecue.
Okay. That's the one that you're having for your wedding.
No, I'm having A&M Red Food Truck.
Yeah.
What?
1 minute.
What?
$15.
Wow, what are you laughing at? I was like, what are you laughing at? So it's
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Showers will continue overnight. Those temperatures will drop down into the 60s, then rebound to the mid-70s, but you're going to see a lot of rain over the next 48 hours, several inches. We do have a flash flood watch in effect for all of southeastern North Carolina. That goes in effect from midnight until Tuesday evening. You notice the showers do linger on into most of our Tuesday, then it all clears out of here. We see more sunshine and warmer temperatures, summer-like, as we head into later part of the week. Friday, Saturday, into Sunday. Man, it's going to be a nice stretch of weather, and it's going to be nice to kind of clear out after seeing some wet weather.
That's we'll
he
be out.
didn't say any other cues. Like,
I was like,
he said 30 and then in 3, 2, 1. I'm like,
I was
okay. That's how you get.
I know, I was like, wow, should there be some like a 15?
Yeah, there should have been a 15.
We got to be out.
all right, so that was a show, bro.
We have 2 fours as well.
Okay.
15, 30, 2 fours. I'm going to do the firefighter story. What else?
The Oak Island thing.
Yeah.
Um,
I do that one.
Oh, do you make a call about that? Do you want to make a call about that thing?
I can, but we probably won't get it in quick enough to do topicals. And then the shooting, the Leland shooting.
Okay.
And then maybe like the autism case fight.
All right, I'm just going to talk real quick. So now we are going to record some topicals, is what we call them. They'll run throughout between now and the 11 o'clock show. So, and then we'll just be kind of teasing what you can expect news-wise, and then also we'll do a little weather hit as well that what you can expect as well. So.
Do you want me to chat while you go do your weather
Yeah,
stuff?
sure.
Okay. So this is our last Sunday with Helen, a single woman. She is getting married next Saturday night, and I will be there in the wedding. I'm super excited. I have to pick up my dress. Luckily the dress fit. It was just too long because I'm super short, so I had to get a couple of inches taken off. So I'll pick that up on Thursday, and then I will head up to Emerald Isle on Friday. And then we'll have the rehearsal dinner, and then we'll have the wedding on Saturday, which I am super excited about. I'm also really excited because my Dancing with the Stars event is over, which was fun, but it's kind of been sitting on my shoulders a little bit for the last 2 months. So that was last night, and it went really well. I did not win, but I wasn't really expecting to. I just wanted to get through it and not look like a fool. So, and I feel like I accomplished that, and it was fun. I went 4th out of 12, which was nice because I had a couple people to go before me, kind of loosen up my nerves a little bit, and then, hi Craig. So, and then I went 4th, and then I was able to relax after that. And my mom came actually into town from Georgia to watch me dance, and my boyfriend came, and we had a lot of fun. And my mom had to leave this morning, which was kind of sad, but we were able to walk on the beach for a little bit before the rain kind of picked up later in the morning. But we are getting ready to do topicals, is what they're called. They're the things that kind of run throughout the night on commercial breaks that tell you what's coming up on the 11 o'clock news. And Helen is writing her portion of the topicals because it's kind of split between news and weather. So we're getting ready to do that, and then Helen is leaving, which is why we're doing the live right now. So Helen will go home so that she can get some rest, and then she has to come in early tomorrow morning to do Good Morning Carolina.
Yeah, this is the only time I actually write something, just kind of keep me better on time, because we split a 30-second and a 15-second, so I have really short time, and plus it's better for closed captioning. So it's the only time I ever write something in the prompter and read off of it, because reading for 3, potentially even 4 minutes would be impossible to do that, and to look at the graphics, and that would be a nightmare if I had to do that. That would be bad.
So we're getting ready for topicals, and then Helen's out. I'm gonna go get dinner and then start getting ready for the 11 o'clock news.
Yeah. So won't see us. I'll see you tomorrow morning, and Hannah will see you tomorrow evening.
Yeah.
That'll be good. So.
Helen says that someone has requested for me to go live tonight, so I'm going to try to go live tonight without Helen and just me and Scott. So we'll see how that goes. So you can tune in on my Facebook page, Hannah Patrick, if you want to watch it at 11.
Yep. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Have a good one.
Bye.